Hello, my name is Estian, and I would like to point several things which I'm sure that you're not aware of. So let's start with the Israel Independence War. We had to face several large armies. All of them wanted to actually kill us, to destroy us, or what they said is to push us into the sea. By the way, whomever they couldn't push to the sea, they actually treated just the way those terrorists treated our people in the kibbutzim. They haven't changed a bit. But let's go on. What they actually said, they told the Arab people that lived there, that most of them were originally in Arab Saudi. They were worker, agriculture, and that worked for the rich people in Saudi. And they told everyone, go away for a while, we will win, and then you will return home, and maybe for better places. And that's what many of them did. Not all of them, but many of them. And then the war started. By the time the war ended, they were actually out of their homes and they were out of Israel. And that's what happened. So the, those Jordan and Egypt that ruled those places, they put them in camp for refugees. And they got hell a lot of money to help the refugees, but they wanted the money. And therefore, they didn't do anything to try to elevate the living qualities. Actually, Jordan even didn't allow the people over there to study in universities, nothing, just to maintain them under the boots of the policemen and the army. And actually, this was the way that they lived both ways, both in the Gaza district and in the West Bank. Until June 67, when we freed our land. Now, I do want you to remember that we are the only nation in the world that have a place which is ours, which the creator, that all the large religion believe in the creator's word and in the holy Torah, actually said that this belongs to the people of Israel. This is our land. And yes, we are willing to share it with people that wants to have the Hebrew people as a ruler and to live in peace with us. We actually have this kind of mutual living with all of the different regions and different type of religions and people. And as you know, they do serve in our army because it's their army as well. They are Israelis because they want it, because they know that it's better life type. And yes, this is what happened after the 6-day war. We started to investigate and invest what they wanted and needed in the West Bank and in Gaza. And out of it, they started to build universities and give a high studies, ability to study, supported agriculture, supported sciences, supported a lot of things and employment, and elevated in many platforms the life existence of the new citizens in Israel. And although some of the land were previously lived the people of Israel before the war, on 1948, we allow them to stay there. We didn't tell them, go away, now you have to find a new place for yourself. No, we didn't. We settled in new places which were empty because it was always our land. Remember, we are the only people in the world that have a land which is called ours, which is ours for many thousands of years, and that everyone somehow been jealous of us and tried to capture this place. I mean, I understand why. I love to be Israeli, but it is ours. And from here, I want to tell all those WEF and other such clubs, you cannot get hold of the holy miracles of the Creator in Israel. Only Israel people and not psychopathics. They will not be able to capture it for you. Many religions and groups and tried to capture these miracles and this Holy Spirit, which is actually the powers of the Creator, and they couldn't. No matter how you justify yourself, you can't have it. It is for the people of Israel, and not for those that actually work in favor of you people to try and capture it, because they are not, they change themselves. They are not as they should be. And whether or not they seem to be religious, it is just this disguise. It's not real. You cannot get hold of it. And the better and the sooner you realize that, is the sooner you realize that only if we, the people of Israel, live here, the world have a chance to live, including you at WEF, because you already lost your mind. Sorry, this is my perception. You think that because you're rich, you can get hold of the world and do everything the way you want, and you know what you want, it's terrible, but you can't. And if you want to suicide, to kill yourself, then please do it by yourself. You don't have to kill a 7 million of people by then. But let's come back to Israel. Now, after Oslo's agreement, everything has changed because the PLO entered to the area, both in the West Bank and in the Gaza district. And then terrorists started to govern those areas. And they governed it as terrorists. I don't know how not clever you can be in order to not realize that criminals, a professional murderer, can never make peace. If there was peace, then they were considered as criminals and be hunted by police. They will never, ever allow it. While Israel wants peace, while Israel wants to live peacefully with everyone around, because this is the ways that we have been taught and raised. The terrorists, no matter where they are, they will not let it happen. When you speak about 2 states, there will not be 2 states. It's just that those UN WEF strategic member or the WHO, who is the executor of WEF, they want to create 2 states to allow the murderer to have more space without the need to fight for it, because they know that God fight for us. But in the meantime, those terrorists also murder the people that live in the West Bank and those that live in Gaza districts. And the people that tell, shout, and sing their slogan, from the river to the sea, Palestine be free. What Palestine? I mean, I don't care about this new British name of the area, whatever they want to call it, you can call it, just like creator, you can call it in any name that you want. It's one, and there is only one creator, so whatever you call it, it's a creator. Now, Israel is Israel, it's in the Bible, and this is what it is. But if there will be two nations, they will not be for the Palestinians. They will always be controlled by the murderers. In order to free the people, you have to eliminate the murderers. Do you understand it? Do you understand it? Now, you most probably, and I mean the WEF members, will think that those murderers are needed for you to actually kill the many population, because they already declared that wherever the Islamic people are, those countries, those states will be Islam's. It will be there, or the people will die. I mean, Israel is just one step ahead. But when this nation will not have your support, when you will not support the people of the West Bank and the Gaza district by stopping to support the terrorist groups, you haven't got a chance to live. We are the center of the world. That's why we always been under attack. That's why everyone wants to take control over Israel. And again, you cannot control the creator, even if you are psychopathics, whoever is. Now, there is, UNRWA, for example, you can understand why they support the terrorists. I mean, what chance they have? If they would told them, either you support us and do what we tell you, or we will kill you, then they have just one chance, two chances actually, to resign and go back home, or to support them. Now, if they will resign and go back home, they will have no workplace. So how will they support their families? So they become supporters. And that's why we could see that they support the terrorists, move them with their ambulance and help them. And they actually, as we could see and heard from the terrorists that have been captured, they actually helped them holding some of the people that have been kidnapped, those citizens of us. Look, whatever you want to support, it's your business. But remember, you do not support the citizens of the West Bank, nor the people that live in Gaza district. You support murderers, professional murderers, terrorist groups. Now, when you say, next time, when you will say, from the river to the sea, Palestine be free, remember what you are and what you expose. What type is your hidden or exposed personality when you do it? We don't need you to love us. We never asked you to love us. We don't care if you love us. You need us. The world needs us. And not only because the brains and all the inventions and all the support that our people, what you call the Jewish brain, supported this world. Not just because of this, because we are the only nation that can elevate planet Earth by being in the right place, in the right time, with the right soul and spirit. Some of the religious people, the high religious people, knows it and they speak about it. Why do you try to ruin your life? Thank you for listening to me.